Good morning, everybody. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Today we are going to continue working on this truck. We have to cut back this exhaust pipe so that it will fit. We have to put the electrical system in. We have to hook up the alternator, the water pump, and probably a few other things I'm missing. But right now we are going to cut this back so that this pipe can fit right there, and then we gotta secure that up there. Then we have to work on the alternator, getting that lined up, the water pump. I think that's all on our agenda today. Hopefully we'll get to the axles. I want to get everything running so we can actually everything hooked up so we can get it started today by the end of the day. So that's our goal. So stay with us.
So what we're doing right now is we have to cut off one of the tubes for the coolant system, which has a radiator in the back. Now, we thought that this line would be the suction line on this radiator, but since the radiator is in backwards, the lines are reversed. So we're cutting it off and using the flex hose to make it work.
We got a bolt that broke off in there, right there, that we have to try to get out of there.
Okay, at this point we're going to try to use an easy out to get this bolt out so we can hook up our hydraulic pump for the hydraulic cylinder for the steering on the vehicle. But the bolt doesn't want to come out, so the next thing we're going to end up doing is we're going to have to drill it and tap it for a brand new bolt. Right now I'm still working on trying to get this out. It's not budging for me at all. Just drill it and re-tap it.
So this is going to be a pain in the butt.
What size are the bolts? 3/8?
Think so.
Okay, so now we're going to drill this out, and I got my assistant getting me tools. She knows exactly what tools to get for me. She is right on the money every single time. So the drill's not working. I have to cut this bolt off to get it a little bit more flush and squared up on the face to make it easier to drill it. Here she comes. She got a grinder so we can cut her off. And at this point, once she's done, put it back, because we try to, if all possible, keep our tools somewhat organized, which lately has been a little bit tough, but we're getting there.
Except you can't tell by looking at our garage.
No, right now it's a little unorganized. We got stuff all over the place. That is our next goal, is to get that thing cleaned out so we can actually work in it. next thing I have to do once we tap this bolt out, I'm going to make a plate to mount this hydraulic pump on it. It's not a regular GM style hydraulic pump. It's actually some sort of an aftermarket one that you use with an orbital valve for the steering. There is no steering box on this truck. It's all hydraulic. So I'm trying to hand cut some of the stuff to clear up some of the places on the motor that where I need this bracket to fit. Then I'm going to mark it for all my holes and drill it and tab it for the pump and for it to go in the block.
Doing a fine job there, babe. Alright guys, so in here is our tires, which is the best part. I can't wait to get those bad dogs out. Those are going to be sweet. And then up top there, I think that one's it, the gas tank that we're going to use. I think there's a couple up there, so I'm not really sure which ones we're going to use. And this mess. What a disaster.
Right? Yeah, I know. I can't wait to get this stuff out of here.
It is a disaster. Is there like a couple of gas tanks in there? Just the one black one?
There's two, actually.
Which one?
Fuel cell and a black plastic one.
The cell is the silver one? Stuff on the cell? You want the black one?
Right above the big tires.
Yeah, okay, there's the black one. You want that one?
Yeah, I need help.
Huh?
Need help?
Yeah. Scratching my truck. So I know there was some gas or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's not me. I don't want my truck. Worker.
Place a seal here. So we gotta move that. Get a thing to pull this out.
What are you gonna do with the old gas thing?
Yeah, the property and put it on that burn pile.
Oh. Where's that little? Do you have that nut driver thing?
What's that?
The screwdriver thingy?
Might want to try the impact thing, the little impact. Got like a 5/16.
Alright, so I just tried to get that down, guys, and I had gas in it, so it's super heavy. And I scratched the bed of my truck in there a little bit. Not that it's a major deal, but did not want to do that. So I had it resting on me till Jim could come and save me. So that's the gas tank. We're going to have to replace that seal. I try to get those nuts off it, those bolts out of there. Where's this thing going to go?
Alright, just up in the back of the truck for now. Not going to get a new gasket for this.
Oh, you got one? Sweet.
We ordered two last time. This one's probably okay. This vent. I might want to change this for the new one over here.
Okay. It just pops out and put it back in, or what?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Get at her.
Okay.
Be the beast.
No, I need to get. Why don't you bring it out here? Well, it looked like it. Let's go to the other ones.
Where's the little one back?
I don't know. Are those gonna fit in that thing?
I don't know.
Listen, Mike.
I doubt it.
I'll beat you.
So at this point, we're trying to take the top off and replace there's a rubber seal on top of it for the sending unit and the pickup for the gas tank. Since it's plastic and it's got inserts in there, they're kind of rusted. We're having a little bit of difficulty trying to get the stuff out of there. In the end, and plus we did drain all the gas stuff out so we can dispose of it properly. In the end, we do not use this gas tank because we could not get all the bolts out to make it work right, so we end up having to get rid of this dang thing.
Alright guys, so after all that, we're not going to use that one. And he took it out to the road, so hopefully the garbage guys will take it. So I guess we're going to use this one, which also has gas in it too.
Pick up your mess, honey. Put them tools away.
Why?
I'm gonna use another gas tank. Here, I'll put it in there. We'll use this one instead. So at this point, Amy's going to start checking to see on this truck we do not have the original fuel tank. It's on the passenger side through the rear fender is where the fuel is. But obviously in these trucks it can be in multiple positions. It can be on driver's side, passenger side, or in the back of the truck. Being a short box, it's a little bit limited. And if we took this thing out in the mud, I really don't want the tank to be underneath the bottom of the truck where we can get a hole in it. So we're going to mount this thing in the back of the bed, up above the frame. Since we don't use that part of the box at all and the radiator's back there, we want the tank to be up where it's going to be safe and not any damage done to it.
Alright guys, we are back. He's painting the water pump. We had to go buy a new one. You want to...
Electric to a mechanical. Had to go from electric to mechanical because we couldn't get all the belts to line up very well.
And how long we been working on this?
Long time. Pain in the butt. All day for this water pump.
Oh.
Oh no, we put other stuff on.
I mean, we did, but pretty much all day on this stupid water pump, and we had to make, well, Jim made a new bracket for it, the black one behind that blue one. He did a pretty damn good job. And we've been just fighting with this.
So far it's win the battle, but we're going to win the war with it. It is going to run.
Eventually.
Eventually. We only had the truck a couple years.
I know, why rush?
So I'm thinking.
Alright.
Got my gloves, honey?
Yep.
The next step that we got to do is we have to hook up the bracket and stuff for our hydraulic pump. This doesn't use a General Motors pump on it. It has an aftermarket pump, so it has no brackets or anything. We got to fabricate the brackets and stuff to put it on there, and the reservoir can for the pump. So this, like I said, this truck has hydraulic steering with an orbital valve. There is no steering box or gearbox for it, so I'm trying to get this all lined up and put on the motor.
Alright guys, so we got not as much done as we wanted to, but we're getting there. So I'll show you what we got done tonight. Huh?
Another glove out there.
Yeah. I think. We finally got that on. The pump. We got the alternator on. We got the, what's that other thing? The pulley on. Yeah, now we just got to make a bracket for the alternator there. It's not even 8 o'clock yet and it's already this dark. This is dumb. So that's kind of putting a damper on things too, that it's getting darker out a lot earlier. But we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. Thanks to my hubby for busting his butt always. We'll be back tomorrow to finish this. Well, not to finish it, but to do a little bit more. I will be working though, so Jim's main assistant will not be out here helping him. He's going to have to do it solo. But we will give a progress update and go from there. Have a good night, guys.